Welcome to God's Spirit. Today's title of our show is God's Spirit. This is our live channel tarot messages. And whenever you find this message, there will be something perfect in here for you. So I'm Melinda, NailFanatic. I'm your host for the show. And thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel and liking this video. It's a wonderful way to reciprocate energy. And we do encourage you to share it on your social media. And if you want to be a part of our Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot family, which is free to join, you do that by simply going to your Facebook, for those of you who have a Facebook account, and look up at LPH Tarot, where we will have our LPH Tarot family posts there, okay? So you can also like and follow our LPH Tarot Facebook page. We're also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all of it. And of course, Google. We appreciate all your reviews. Reviews are powerful. It helps people make choices. So I have my Mother Peace Round Tarot just going round and round on the table. Let's see, our first card out. We have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords says, things are coming together. Information is coming together. You're starting to see the point of it all. Like music, as one of my neighbors pulls up and we can overhear their music, I hear it's like music coming together in a synchronistic harmonic sound, and it resounds within your soul, and you get it. You understand now. Some things that were unclear before are becoming clear for you. Let's see what's the second message it wants to come out for us today. This one's calling on me. The Emperor energy. Things are coming together, and I'm hearing about control, about your authority in life, about how you're able to move energy, about how you're able to accomplish goals, about how to move forward in your projects, your goals, your business, your romance, things moving forward. Yes. So, and then as I set this card down, I just noticed that the Emperor is looking at the Six of Swords very intently, saying, yes, now I know what to do. The information is coming together. The points are coming through. I'm understanding everything now in a way that's clear, and now I know what to do. Yes. All right, let's see what's our third card for today. Here it is, the Eight of Cups. And this card is awesome because it's saying you've chosen the things that actually make you happy, and you know what you want to hang on to now. And so you will take these things forward with you to advance your goals, to advance your aims, to advance your purpose in life, to help you get to where you're really wanting to be. You've realized what needs to go, what you want to stay, and in which way you want to play in the energy. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck as I put all these cards back together. What is at the bottom of the deck? The Chariot. Love, love, love this energy here. As a foundation, the Chariot is saying, like, we've gotten around some real challenges and success is assured. And now we've gotten the balance inside of ourselves to help us to move forward, to help us to progress around whatever perceived stumbling blocks, obstacles, and challenges that we were holding on to before. So anywhere where you haven't chosen to allow yourself to see the connection in what you've been thinking and what you've been feeling in your direction, would you like to uncreate and destroy all that right now? Yes, yes. Time's okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So anywhere where there are information, ideas, perspectives, and emotions that are conducive to helping you put together your next move, your direction, your own control, your focus, that would allow you to know what you want and grasp it and move in that direction, and to free your emotions up from past programming, past perspectives and past blockages and ideas that were not true to your divine nature? Would you like to, anything that doesn't allow that, would you like to uncreate and destroy right now? Yes, yes. Oh God, that was really, really, really strong the second time around. Let's go ahead and see how the Play School flashcards wants to support this message today. We have the 12 trees falling out, 12 trees. The trees, speaking of heart chakra energy, Mother Nature, Gaia, connection. In these 12 trees, I see the aspen grove, where you are autonomous. You are uniquely individual, yet simultaneously connected as part of one organism, which is humanity. Your choices for yourself impact you. Absolutely, yes, they do. They also have a powerful impact on the world around you. And to support this, we have also the 2 trees coming out, showing you're the little tree. We are the little tree. The big, giant, darker trunked tree is here to show the support of the universe around us. The universe and all of nature. This is, and it's saying you're working in harmony with the natural calling on Gaia right now. You are heeding the calling of the soul on humanity at this time, because trust and believe there is an energetic calling on all of our souls right now that's saying, hey, heal yourself, healer. You're a healer. You can heal yourself. You're a magical person. You can do things you never thought before. And you have the power and support to do this. This is your true essence. You are the divine child of the creator of all that ever is, what will be, or could be. And by that energy, you're able, allowed, and empowered to do this. Allow it. The third card that came falling out of the flashcards today is our one gray cat. That's that magician energy. It's an ace. It's a magician energy in the gray, creating from the place in between the black and the white where it's gray, because we know that God is all things. The universe is all. Energy is in all things. All things in creation are created and composed of, and go back to your middle school science class, atoms, which are contained within of these atoms is protons, electrons, and neutrons. And anything you see in the physical is made of this same stuff. And as you're in touch with your intuition and your magic power, you call these atoms to coalesce, to combine, and to solidify into that which you are focused upon. And as you're focused upon, I see now, I see. I know which way I want to go. I see clearly the evidence that is being shown to me. Excuse me. And they're saying it will take your breath away. It might choke you up a little because it's a little bit emotional in the release of the stress that was held on to before. So what I'm hearing for us is, if you're feeling a little bit of emotional and you're saying, why do I feel this emotion? Don't worry about why you feel this emotion. It's a release of the confusion. It's a release of the disillusion. It's a release of the not knowing and an acceptance of the clarity. And it is confounding. It is throwing off the conscious mind, because the conscious mind cannot understand what spirit says. The conscious mind only relates what it sees to reading, visual, what you heard, what you've experienced, something that this physical life can attach to. But what you're getting in this clarity, in this inner knowing of which way you're going, is attached to your spiritual knowing. You've been spiritually upgraded. And so it's so much for your physical mind. And besides, the physical mind is overrated. It's the spiritual mind. And from this place, there's a healing going on from the spiritual mind that's affecting the physical mind. And sometimes the physical mind, because it's so different and you're stretching into a new place that you've never been before, the physical mind has this freak out response. And it feels like fear. And it feels like sadness, and it feels like pain, but all it is, the physical mind does not know what you've gained. It will learn, no, and this feeling will pass. So allow yourself to move forward. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. We have, look, the black dog. Your intuition is loyal. Your spirit is loyal. The black, the groundedness. You've been working hard to ground yourself, and it's been working hard for you. You've learned that in the darkness, you can see the light. You've learned that you got to keep the gray in your sight. Like his eyes, they are gray. His eyes are gray. And so in this space, he's looking to the creative energy. He's not focused on what the physical eyes see. He's allowing his intuition to guide him. And even the way his ear is a little perked up, he's like, and it's his left ear. And it's saying, I can hear my spirit calling me in this direction. Let's get a miracle now message for you. Something else juicy to encourage you on your path. Ooh, and it flew. Oh, you get 2. Is that 2 or 3? Yes, it's 2 cards. Okay. The qualities I dislike in others are disowned parts of my shadow. I feel like a lot of you have been learning, like, how I feel is not your responsibility, but rather it's a reflection of something deeper going on inside of me. And look here's the shadow. Here's also the shadow. If you've been learning that, you know, when I look at somebody and I can't stand something about them that's telling me something about what's going on within my own psyche, and you begin to question that and work with that and learn about that, you create a level of mastery over your shadow. Now, the shadow is there to show you the contrast in between your spirit and your physical mind, where spirit knows the truth and the physical mind knows only what it sees. And you see something, you experience something and say, oh no, I am not pleased. And that can range anywhere from discontent to absolute anger and depression. But all these low vibration emotions are only calling you towards the light, because in there is something that is not in your physical sight. And so that's what's been coming up. And how has this been coming up? Interestingly enough, it came out with a card that says, I begin my day with love. So what do you do when these emotions come up with you? If I am feeling these low vibrations emotions, I have put myself in a place resistant to love. I want to be more in touch with love. And how can I do that? Right now, from where I stand, as I look at what I see, how can I find more love inside of you and me? How can I see the love in what is? Because if you, I don't care if you went to church, if you were into science or whatever, if you knew that love is the energy that keeps the protons, neutrons, and electrons from colliding, if you knew that love is what God really is, and if you knew that all is one and one is all and all is mind and all is God, then you would understand that in everything you look at, God is there, love is there, energy is there. And when you curse it, it can only show you a curse. And when you bless it, it will show you its blessing. Because you are that divine child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. You are a magician in what you were born to be. And so when you look at something and you say, oh my God, I really can't stand the way this person is treating me. I don't like the way they are. That person just gets on my nerves. I don't like their attitude. I don't like this and that and the other. Well, you know what? There it is. You're putting a period on what that is. You're being judgmental about what that is. And how can we open up that energy by saying, where is the love that I'm not seeing here? Where is the love that I'm not seeing here? What is this bringing up inside of me? Why can't I be at peace with what I see? Is it because I'm judging them on where they're at in their journey? Well, maybe I need to remember that, shoot, at one point in time, I was in a place that ain't so different from where they're at. Maybe I feel better about myself now, but you know what? I used to be just staying her. She thinks she all that because she got a brand new car. Yeah, well, maybe it's because you deserve nice new things too, but you have resistance to the wealth that's inside of you. These are just two examples of ways you can dissect what you see to help you direct your energy in a more controlled fashion to accomplish and attain the things on your heart. Putting together the information that you're seeing. Your emotions are not just there to be felt. They are there as a guidance system. When they're low vibration, they say, hold on a minute. There's something off with the way you're judging this situation versus what your higher self, the truth, God, your soul is telling you. And what shift has to happen within your perspective, within your mind, within your heart for you to see what's true. And when you make that connection, it will free you. It will free you. You will feel instantly a change of emotion. My girlfriend went out to help her mother run errands, and I had this really uneasy feeling that felt like insecurity and jealousy. And I said, she's gone with her mother. I definitely don't feel insecure and jealous, but what the heck is this feeling? Because it feels just like that. And I sat with myself, and it dawned on me, no, spirit spoke. I got spirit. Do you got spirit? Because God spoke. My higher self spoke. I pulled from the collective conscious the truth of the situation that was at one point just a irritation, right? And I realized, oh, there is some jealousy there. Why? Because she gets to go with her mother and run errands. And I would love to go run errands with my mother. And in that moment, I heard my mother's energy call out to me saying, but I'm always here with you. And as I spoke it to my daughter who was sitting next to me, and I said, you know what? I just figured out what that energy is. I just got it. And she's like, what? I was like, I'm jealous because she gets to go hang out with her mother and run errands. And I would love nothing more than to hang out with my mother and run errands. And my daughter, in her nonchalant way, she's a Capricorn, she says, well, I'm not, because I just got to go run errands with my mom. I'm like, you know what? You don't get it. And it's okay. It's not yours to get. But I get it now. And in the moment I had that epiphany, the energy left from me. So it could be over something minor. It could be over something major. They're saying, give one more example on something that's more major. Y'all know, some of y'all know, if new to the channel, welcome first off. But if you don't know, when I was 15 and a half, my father committed suicide by setting himself on fire in front of my mother, my sister, and I, and my entire high school. And for the longest time, this was the tragedy that messed up my whole life. This was that horrible thing where everything changed, right? Moving forward, I would create a lot of challenges for myself by spiraling into depression and anger and rebellion as my response. And going darker and darker and darker until I couldn't see the light, but the light was there. And one day I saw a twinkle and a spark, and it was within me. And I realized, like, I don't have to be this angry, raging beast. The doctor said, yeah, let's go ahead and take this medicine. Now, I'm not a doctor. I am not giving you medical advice. You better follow your own spirit. And if your spirit says follow your doctor's orders, you better follow your doctor's orders, because you can't come back to me and tell me nothing, because I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just sharing my experience. Okay, that's my disclaimer. Anyway, my ex-husband at the time had said, I was about 22 years old when my ex-husband said, you know what, I think you're freaking bipolar. You need to go get some medicine. So I went to a doctor. I got some medicine. I took the medicine for a month. And my consciousness said, well, why do we need a pill? If we know what we're doing that we don't want to do anymore, why can't we just choose to do it differently? I quit taking the medicine. And I began to heal myself by making new choices. Yes, I still got into a rage, but I would recognize it sooner and sooner and sooner, and I would make a conscious shift in what I was doing. So in the early days, what I would do when this rage would come through, I would go for a drive, or I would clean my whole house spotless. Like, those were the things I would do. And in the almost 20 years since then, it's gotten so much easier. for me. And the rage is not no more what I see. It still lives within me because I'm still the same person. That is one of my qualities. I can go into a horrible fit of rage. But the difference is now I have a mastery over that shadow aspect of myself. And I can use it as a tool. But just like you don't always need a hacksaw, I don't always need my rage. So for most of the time, that tool stays put up, except for specific, very specific situations where the rage is necessary. And where have you been judging yourself this way or that way because, oh my God, I get so angry. I hate that part of myself. Well, hold on a minute. That's you, baby. If you get angry, you have this anger energy in you and you get rage within you, guess what? It's a tool in your freaking tool case. But you don't let the tool run all over you. You use the dang tool when it serves you. You use it in a way to benefit you, to empower yourself. You don't have to let it be a master of you. You're the master of it. And the more you choose this, the more you'll see everything begin to flow together, because you will sit, you'll put the dots together, you will sit in control of your energies, and you will be able to move towards what you want more and more day by day. And choosing to begin your day with love, and the things that you can't stand to see, digging and doing the work to say, where is the love in this for me, will help you to own the disowned parts of your own shadow, which will give you mastery. This has been our live channel tarot for today. If you got to this point of the video in the live or the replay, I would love if you would put up a hashtag Shadow Master, because you are mastering your shadow. Praise the Lord that you lined up with this day. I love saying praise the Lord. It reminds me of Medea. Anyways, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Love you. Bye.